animated what? Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Yashodanandana Brajajana Rangana Yamuna Tirapana Chari Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Brajajana Rangana Yamuna Tirapana Chari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Rangana Yamuna Tirapana Chari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, की, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की, श्री गौर निताय की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, वृंदावन 6 गोस्वामी की, श्री ब्रह्म मध्व गौड़ गुरु परंपरा सांप्रदाय की, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता ग्रंथ की, मयूम कृषि सैटरडे मॉर्निंग भगवद गीता बैच की, ऑल असेंबल डिवोटीज की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते सप्तकाञ्चना गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Nukum karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yatrapahtamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Om Pavitro Pavitro Va Sarva Avastham Gatopi Va Yat Smaret Pundarikakshah Sahabhyabhyantaram Suchi. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for coming. Am I audible till the back? Volume is okay?
Yes.
So this is Damodar Mass, Kartika Mass, it has started. And today we have one extra picture on the altar. Shri Radha Damodar, Yashoda, Mother Yashoda tying Krishna. In this month, it's a very special month, very dear to Srimati Radharani. Right? So anything we do, any devotional activity we do, Supreme Lord is going to give more attention to it. He will accept it more easily. And He will give more results. He will give more benefits. He will give us more taste in Krishna consciousness. He will help us make progress in bhakti. He will help us give away bad habits. He will help us inculcate good habits. He will remove all the obstacles. Vignanashika. Right? He will remove all the obstacles. Most importantly, He will give His love. His love towards us, He will also reflect in us. So we also start loving it. So it's a very special month. And in this month, try to chant as many rounds of Hare Krishna mantra as you can. Right? It's the best month to increase the number of rounds. I increase every year one round. Right? So whatever number of rounds I'm doing, Kartika Mass starts, I add one more round. So next year I'll add one more round. So that when I am say 70-year-old, if I am alive, I'll be chanting at least 30 or 40 rounds. That is the idea, right? We also have to do that. It's a voluntary acceptance of devotional activities. And it's not something that we do for a certain time and after that we stop. 40 days I will not smoke, 40 days I will not drink alcohol, 40 days I will not eat meat, 40 days I will do this, 40 days I will do this. 41st day I will do everything together. Right? What is the point in that? It's like an elephant taking bath. Elephant takes 3 hours bath. I don't know if you have seen. 2-3 hours it goes, doesn't have a shower, it has its own natural shower, right? Takes up everything it does. Everywhere it puts water. Right after it comes out the water, it rolls in the mud. Right? So what is the use of such bath? 3 hours of bath. In the same way, what is the use of those vratas which you only follow for a certain period of time? Okay, some of the vratas you do. But your main vrata of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra or the Naam of the Supreme Lord should not be stopped. It should continue. And whatever diet that we have chosen should not be changed. It should continue. Right? Because after all, death is coming. With every passing day, we are one day closer to death. Of this there is no doubt. Right? So we know that 12th of October 2025, which is today, brings us one day closer to death. So it's not good morning. Right? Actually there is no good morning. Only good morning is when you remember Krishna and you say, I am prepared to come to you. Come on, I am eager to see you. I am eager to face that. I want to finish this affair, in this body. That's auspicious. Because what is the positivity that you're talking about in this body right now? When you're young, it's like a new car. Sorry, I ate some somf and was stuck in my teeth. And you know how irritating it is, right? Keeps on making you feel. So, stop taking care of your body alone, because this body is temporary. Body has to be taken care of, but that's not the goal of the soul. right? Body is like a cage in which you are stuck, in which you are kept, like a nice bird cage. Prabhupada explains, nice bird cage. And in that bird cage, there is a bird inside. And the person who has that cage is every day making sure the cage is very beautiful, cleaning the cage, beautifying the cage, shining the cage. But that person forgot to give water to the bird inside, feed to the bird inside. And then what happened? One day the bird died. Cage is shining, but the bird is dead. Bird is dead, right? In the same way, all activities we are doing for our body are only to make sure that it is helping the soul in its journey. That is very important. Otherwise, we become body conscious in the name of anything, in the name of exercise, in the name of good diet, in the name of good lifestyle, in the name of good. For what? What is the purpose of all that? We can get up in the morning and chant our rounds. Right? Do you want one more body? No, right? Nobody wants one more body. Some people want, thinking. Somebody is new. Who is first time coming here? Lift your hand. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So you might be a little bewildered. You kya baat kar rahe hain? Some psychos are sitting here talking. You don't need body. Well, we need body. We respect the body. Body is a temple of God, but that's not the goal. There's something inside the body which is you. You are not this body. You are not this body. You are the soul. You are the Atma. And there is Paramatma. There is Atma, there is Paramatma. Right? So our goal is to make sure that the Atma is nourished. When the Atma is nourished, then you will be happy. Love between two people is not love of bodies. It is love between two souls. Right? Consciousness is the aspect of soul. You can't love a body. Right? You love the soul. The soul has to feel happiness. Yeah. So, in this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, in the second chapter, is first explaining that you are not this body, Arjuna, you are the soul. So, get up and do your duty. And then he is explaining that don't be bewildered by what you are going to lose, what you are going to gain. Everything is temporary. Matras parshastu konteya sitoshna sukha dukkada agama apayina nisyas sansitasho bharata. And then he is telling, do because it's a duty, you are a Kshatriya. And by the way, you will be dishonored, you will be ridiculed, you will be insulted, you will be misunderstood if you don't do the work. And don't try to act like you are a very compassionate person. Because that act is not going to glorify you, it will bring you infamy. It will make you feel miserable. Because people will insult you. And for a person who is honored, dishonor is worse than death. And then he says, Are you are a Kshatriya, Baba, you are supposed to do the war. And you will get, even if you lose, what are you going to gain? Or even if you want to win, what are you going to lose? There is actually no meaning to it, because if you lose in the war, you will get heavenly planets. And if you win the war, you will rule the world. Either ways, there is no problem in doing the war. So do the war. And he is further motivating, saying, this is karma, your karma, you have to do. Your nature supports being a warrior. So be a warrior. Don't try to be a Brahmana. Somebody who is good in fighting should do fighting. Somebody who is good in praying or agriculture should do that. You don't have to switch your nature. If your nature is that nature is given by whom? That nature is given by God only, right? Everybody here is not of the same nature. Somebody can sit for 5 minutes, somebody can sit for 5 hours also. Right? That's his bodily nature and his soul's nature. Right? So Krishna is saying, do the war. And then he further goes ahead and says, at least do the war. Some benefit you will get. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya. Do the war. Neha vikramana shustri pratyavayana vidyate. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya. Do some dharma. You will get unbelievable amount of result if you do that much. Right? We discussed on length on those shlokas. And then he says, when you are performing your duty, be resolute. Be clear what you are doing, why you are doing. What is it? Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekaha kurunandana bahushaka anantascha buddhira vyavasayana. Ekah Kurunandana. Follow one path. Properly follow that path. Don't keep jumping around here and there like a monkey. Right? Properly. If you are learning Bhagavad Gita, learn Bhagavad Gita. Learn Bhagavad Gita to the best of your ability. Not as an obligation or as something to tell 10 people that, hey, I have learned Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. For what? What did you learn out of it? Enough of show off. Satsang is not for show off. Bhagavad Gita class are not for show off. Right? It is for showing God how sincere we are. We have to be sincere to ourselves. Who can cheat? What is more easy? Cheating others or cheating ourselves? Huh?
Others.
What is more easy? Roji said ourselves and others. Just think about it 1 minute. What is more easy to do? Cheating others or cheating yourself? Others. Huh? Others? Cheating yourself is very easy.
We
Others.
don't even know we are cheating.
Because there is no proof.
We don't even know we are cheating yet.
Huh?
We are cheating, but we don't know we are cheating.
Really?
But I feel if we cheat ourselves, we know, like every day someone asks and we know what's happening. If we cheat someone else, then it's one off. If I tell someone I scored 95% in 12, then I don't see them for 2 months. So,
Let me ask one more. Yes, Prabhu.
We are saying that everyone cheat now, part of us always knows that we are
Correct.
part of always there.
Always there. But which is more easy to do? I don't know. Both we do, right? How many here have cheated yourself? Cheated others? Every day. So what is more easy?
Cheating ourselves is easy, bro.
Cheating others is easy, no?
Ourselves.
others.
Ourselves is more easy.
Because we have some commitment.
Electronics. My God. Everybody is remembering that prize electronics. I asked that Prabhuji's son, what did you like in that? Prize electronics, what you told.
We miss the commitment and cheat ourselves.
I don't know. I don't have an answer. I'm actually looking from all of them. I was walking yesterday and I was thinking that I'll just go home now. Then in between I was thinking, Arey, Mataji gave me a target. I have to achieve that target. Whom am I cheating? I'm cheating myself or am I cheating others? Then I was thinking, is there a way I can increase the number of steps in that app? I cannot. I have to walk, then only the steps will show. Again, I moved my hands like this. Still it is not moving. What is this nonsense app it is? Then I was thinking, who am I cheating? Cheating others or cheating myself? And what is more easier to do? Ourself is easier.
We have more flexibility to like say we want to do others. We don't know, like we have to plan everything. But if it is ourselves, we have more flexibility.
Depends on your determination.
But I feel, Prabhuji, we know ourselves too well.
Okay, बहुत हो गया. Stop cheating. I don't know. When we cheat ourselves, we will cheat others. We will. Right? So, if we don't cheat ourselves, then we will not cheat others. If it's in you, others will get it. If somebody is cheating others, for granted he's cheating himself also. There is no doubt on it. So the root is change in us, not in others.
And in most cases, we don't even agree, we are cheating ourselves.
Yeah. Huh? I get that. Yes, bro.
It depends upon the situation. Suppose a boy comes to me, a very poor boy. He is selling something which costs only 10 rupees, but he is selling on 20 rupees. I purchase it. I have cheated myself, but I am feeling happy that I have cheated myself. It depends upon the situation.
Yeah, I mean, that is not the kind of cheating I'm talking about. That is not the kind of cheating. Cheating means actually going against our commitments. Our commitments. Actually, Arjuna almost endeavored to cheat Krishna only, right? before the Bhagavad Gita, he was supposed to do the war. Krishna was fully invested in him. Astra, Shastra, shelter. He became his Sarathi, he became your driver. Now do the war. And he's like, मेरा मूड नहीं है मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा we didn't say मेरा मूड नहीं है, but he was like, giving reasons. The cheating only. In front of fire, we circumambulate 7 times, saying we'll serve each other. During marriage, we'll serve each other. We'll help each other make progress in bhakti. We'll help each other go back to Krishna. That's actually the mantras. We'll walk together through thick and thin. We'll walk together through fire and ice. I don't know. Just keep adding. We'll walk through each other. And then what happens? Little fight, little misunderstanding. Then we start cheating. Cheating means what? Going against our vows. Going against our commitments. Isn't it? Are we cheating our spouse or are we cheating ourselves? Cheating ourselves. Your commitment it was. That person didn't ask. You have committed. During the marriage, during the time, you have committed. Right? So, you have to follow your vows. If you don't, what will happen? The marriage will break. Any relationship will break. There is no experimentation needed. Why did the marriage break? Because of you. No, Prabhuji, my husband is a psycho because of 9. You. No, Prabhuji, my wife is, she always shouts. No, because of you. Understand that very clearly. If we really want a relationship, can never break. If we want, right? Exceptions are there. Let's not discuss about a criminal case here. Right? But 99.99%. That's the reason, in earlier days, when husband and wife have a fight, girl goes to her mother's place, mother will say, get lost, go back. Go, that is your house. They are depending on you. You are the main person in that. If you come out from there, we will take care of the house. Go, we have given you, Kanyadan kiya, ab jao wahan pe. That is needed. And even when the man wants to leave the house, the father will immediately get, what nonsense are you doing? Who will take care of the affairs of the house? Your responsibility is to take care of your wife, of your children. Go by that responsibility. Everybody has a role to play. Very important role to play. Earning money is not the important activity of the house. It is one of the activities of the house. Earning money is one of the activities of the house. Of course, it is very important. But then running the house also is more important. Na? Spending that money at the right place is also very important. Understanding each other is very important. So everybody has a responsibility, and when the responsibility is properly fulfilled, automatically everybody is happy. The problem is, we want our happiness. Are you married after you're married? Are you happy after you're married? The question itself is wrong. The question itself is wrong. Are you happy after you're married? Marriage is to serve. Your job is to serve. It's husband or wife or it's to serve. Is to serve the other person. Serve in what? Serve the other person so that the person can become a better person, better version of himself or herself and go back to Krishna. That is the goal. And when you perform that role, when you serve others, you think the other person will insult you? No. Impossible. That's why the marriage has always lasted. Women were trained how to make their husband their servants. How? By service. Serve them so nicely that the fellow will surrender. Yeah. So, the whole thing. And husband's duty is also mentioned. Keep your wife happy. Buy her saris, buy her gold, buy her, take her out, give time. It's there, Baba. There is a discussion between Yudhishthira Maharaj and there's a whole sequence. If you don't do that, then they'll become Bhadrakali. Then your life will become miserable. There is a nature. There is a nature to everything. You have to go with that nature, right? So anyway, this is not a class on marriage, but why was I telling this is responsibility, commitment. Single pointed commitment. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurunandana. Be very clear why you are married, why you are coming to satsang, why you are a student, why you are doing a job. Everything should be very clear. And be fixed on that particular path and give the best out of you and be the best in that. And you will be happy. I'll go here also, I'll go there also, I read this book also, I read that book also, I think that is better also, this is also okay also. Also. Nothing will come out. Right? So, Vyavasayatmika buddhi, spiritual intelligence, ekeha kurunandana, get it from me. Get it from Bhagavad Gita, being very resolute. Bahushaka anantascha, bahushaka, many branches. I don't want. Abuddhira vyavasayinam. You will not achieve anything out of it. Right? Krishna made it very clear. And in the next shloka, where are we? Yeah. Next shloka is saying that men of small intelligence, they become prey to following Vedas for many reasons. They fall for the flowery language of the Vedas. Right? They go and do puja to get some benefits. They don't understand what is the real benefit. Real benefit is to develop bhakti and get out of this material world, not to fix this material world. Right? So Krishna explained that. Now in the 44th shloka, Krishna talks about renunciation. Huh? Please repeat after me. Bhogaishvarya prashaktanam taya apratah chetasam vyavasayatmika buddhi samadho na vidhiyate. We discussed this also, right, last week? Samadho na vidhiyate. In the minds of those who are too attached to sense enjoyment and material opulence and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination for devotional service to the Supreme Lord does not take place. People are attached to enjoying the wealth. People are attached to enjoying the name and fame. Cannot become spiritually elevated. Because name and fame and wealth is related to body, right? It's all related to body. So if you're trying to get anything related to body, how can you become elevated in your spiritual life? It's not possible. You're going in the wrong direction. Kar kuch aur rahe ho, kar kuch aur rahe ho. Right? You'll not be able to achieve. Does it mean, oh, spirituality means I should not earn money, I should become like a beggar, go sit in some Dolly crossroads, beg? Is that the goal? Leave family? No. Krishna is saying, your tendency to enjoy that you have to renounce. Be a king, but a king also can be renounced. Right? Like Dashrath Maharaj. The moment he saw Ram, it's explained, Dashrath saw one white hair. And he said, I'll have to retire now. Ramayana says, one white hair is white. After thousands of years of age, one white hair. Immediately, oh my God, white hair. Okay, I have to retire now. I have to hand over this to my son. It's an indication. I have so much white hair. No change only. Right? In those days, I don't think there was hair dye. Anyway. So, Bhogaishwarya. So, I'll tell you an example of a Prabhuji. Names apart. He was a brahmachari in Bombay, in Chapati temple. Then he felt he has to take care of his parents. There's no one else. So he asked his guru, his own as Radhanath Swami Maharaj. And Maharaj told, yes, I think you should take care of your parents. Don't have to be brahmachari, get married. So he said, okay, I'll get married. And then Maharaj told, but use your marriage in service of Krishna. Don't forget. So of course, Maharaj. Then he told Maharaj, whatever I learn, 50% I'll give to the temple. He said, no, that is a lot. Think about it. No. Maharaj, this is I want to be renounced like that. I wanted to be a brahmachari. I don't have any money in my pocket, always serve Krishna. But due to other circumstances, I'm getting married now. I want to remain in that same mood. So I want to do that. So Maharaj said, you have my blessings. And many Vaishnavas blessed him. Then he became like a touchstone. Anything he touches becomes gold, materially. Slowly he became a venture capitalist. He started investing in companies. Now he is one of the biggest investor world knows, but he's in the background. Anything he touches. And only one rule he follows. I'll invest in your company. People want him to invest. If you invest, it will become, like really, really good. He lives in Singapore now. And last 35 years or 40 years he's doing this. Right? 30 years maybe. And there's only one condition to invest. Whatever profit you'll get out of this venture, 50% goes to the temple. People think, Hare, ye kahan ka investor hai? He's putting money but he's saying profit 50%. He said, that's my rule. And many people are still coming to it. In many companies, many new ventures, he invests. Travels around the world, but very clear. His wife, his daughter, children, I know. Perfect devotees. Wife is also from a devotional family. Very big industrialist daughter. Looking at the sincerity of this boy, he married her daughter to him. And so if you see him, he is going in a big car, big house, all the time, flying around the world, big meetings, big investments, but deep inside he is a brahmachari. Unshaken. You show him $10 million, he is 50% to the temple. Uske baad baat karenge. Remaining is not his again. He still lives a simple life. Very simple life. This is called spiritual awakening. Spiritual commitment. Very resolute. Mera nahi hai. Same thing was there as part of our culture also. Our ancestors also had that. That whatever I earn, this much, ye mera nahi hai. This goes for Samaj Seva. Samaj Seva starts with Madhava Seva. With Madhava Seva comes Pashu Seva, Manava Seva, Pakshi Seva, all Seva. Very clear. So, Bhoga Aishwarya Prashaktanam doesn't mean that we don't need Aishwarya. Use the Aishwarya in service of Krishna. Like my Siksha Guru Radhesham Prabhu, he was distributing books around 30 years ago, 30 years ago. And he saw a bright boy. He came, he was like, what are these books? So Bhagavad Gita, young boy, college. Please read it. And he started asking many questions after that. Okay, I'll give you extra time. So Prabhuji used to go to boys' hostel, sit with that Prabhuji and explain the answers. And Prabhuji became very fit. Oh, I want to become more dedicated towards this. Yes, please become more dedicated. Then he started giving classes. He also started preaching. He learned something, then he started preaching in the hostel, preaching in the college. Then his style of preaching was very good. He used to give very relevant examples. Crack nice, funny jokes out of it and put the matter very clear, so that college students are attracted, people are attracted, hours and hours of classes. And today we know that Prabhu is Gaur Gopal Prabhu. Right? He just came out from nowhere. Right? Now he is a big celebrity. But deep inside, he is a sadhu. He sleeps on the floor. He eats bare minimal. He follows his sadhana. He attends Bhagavatam class every day. He told once, my Guru's instruction to me, in between all this fame, I have to attend Bhagavatam class every day. I have to chant my rounds. Right? It's an austerity for devotees to be between materialistic people, but that is an austerity to connect celebrities to Krishna consciousness. Why celebrities have to be connected to Krishna consciousness? Because they are celebrated, right? People are behind those celebrities. If the celebrity comes to Krishna, then everybody behind him also will come to Krishna. Yad acharati shreshtas tat tat evataroh janaha. Shresht logon ko Krishna consciousness में लाना चाहिए. Why did you start Satsang in Gachibowli? Because Gachibowli is Pichibowli. Right? Mental people here, behind money. Right? Everybody wants a house in Gachibowli. Everybody wants a job in Gachibowli. So if people in Gachibowli become devotees, then automatically people in Dilshuk Nagar, Saidabad will become devotees. Uppal, Tarnaka, they'll become devotees. Hai ki nahi? So they're all looking, oh, my goal of life is to be in Gachibowli. So we should also try to become good in what we are doing in material life, but use it in service of Krishna. Don't unnecessarily renounce what you are given. If you are good at artificial intelligence, then your real intelligence is to become good in artificial intelligence. Right? And use that in service of Krishna. Everything can be dovetailed as bhakti. Everything. You are a person with good speaking skills, use it in service of Krishna. Right? You are a person with a lot of beating skills, meet me after the class, I have a lot of work. Just joking. So, we need Kshatriyas also, we need Vaishyas also, we need Brahmanas also, and we need Shudras also. First become a best Shudra. Shudra means what? Follow the instruction of Guru. That's it. No discussion. That is Shudra quality. One employer. Shudra never changes his job. If you are changing jobs, you are worse than a Shudra. As per Varnashrama. Kalo Shudra Sambhava. In Kali Yuga, all are Shudras only. But in service of Krishna, being a Shudra also is great. Our job is to become, our employer is who? Krishna. All other employers are later on, but main employer is Krishna. I am working for Krishna using whatever facility that I am getting. Right? So, Bhoga Aishwarya Prashaktanam Taya Aprataha Chetasam Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Ekahe Purnandana. Let's go to the next one. Traigunya Vishya Veda Nishtraigunya Bhavarjuna Nidhvandvo Nitya Sattvasta Nidhvandva Nitya Sattvasto Niryogakshemamatmavan. Translation purport by Joanne Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Please repeat after me. The Vedas deal mainly with the subject of the three modes of material nature. O Arjuna, become transcendental to these three modes. Be free from all dualities and from all anxieties for gain and safety, and be established in the self. Right? Now Krishna is taking the whole Bhagavad Gita to the next level. Krishna is telling, rise above the three modes. I'll be a good person, I'll be a bad person, I'm a bad person, I'm a good person, I'm this, I'm that. Stop all that, do your job. Right? Do your job. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. All gunas are to serve God only. So do what God is saying. Right? So that's the ultimate conclusion. Traigunya Vishya Vedo Nishtraigunya Bhavarjuna Nirdvandva Nitya Sattvasto Niryoga-kshema Matmavan. Stop thinking about Yoga-kshema also. My safety. Stop going and asking God that, keep me safe. Where? In this hell? You want to be safe in this hell? What is there to be safe in the hell? Nothing. So don't ask all those things. Go and tell God, I am ready. I am ready. Make me ready. I am not ready, make me ready. Make me ready for what? For renouncing all these things. When I am leaving this world, I should leave like it's a little gross to say, but I should leave like when I get out of the toilet. Right? You go to toilet to do what? Nasty excreta, urine, stool. When you're coming out of the toilet, how do you feel? Nikal gaya. Right? Everything nonsense is gone. Do you go back and say, part of me is inside here, I want to see. Do you feel like that? No, na? Like that it should be when you are living this world. Mera bachcha, mera beti, mera ye, mera kuch nahi. Nothing. Yes, leave the world. Be relieved that you are out of this world. And more than relief, you are more attracted to go to Krishna. Goal of life is not to become a tyagi. Goal of life is to become a bhakta. Right? And while you are here in this world also, you are not attached to anything. Right? That is how we should lead the life. ध्यान रखो, क्या सोच रहे? ऐसे जियो कि nothing can touch you in this world if you are detached like that. Nothing can touch you in the world. So, let's see the purport. All material activities involve actions and reactions in the three modes of material nature. They are meant for fruitive results which cause bondage in the material world. The Vedas deal mostly with the fruitive activities to gradually elevate the general public from the field of sense gratification to a position of transcendental plane. I'll stop here 1 minute. So, Vedas are dealing with what? To elevate our consciousness from ignorance to goodness. Ignorance to passion to goodness. Tamoguna to Rajoguna to Sattva-guna. That's what Vedas deal with. But goal of life is not to become a vegetarian. Goal of life is not to do a meditation. Goal of life is to reach there and after that become a devotee. Because that helps you become a devotee. If you have to go to Delhi in a flight, right? If you go to Delhi in a flight, what do you have to do? First of all, you should get up from your sleep. Your flight is at 8 o'clock in the morning. You have to reach airport by 6:30, something like that. So you have to start here from 5:30. So before that, you should at least take bath. Right? So before that, you should at least get up around 4:30. So if you put that angle, getting up from sleep is the first step. Sleeping means tamoguna, ignorance, ignorant life. Get up. Then after that, get ready. Take bath, put dress, look nice, Rajoguna. Right? Take a car, go to the airport, Sattva-guna. You have reached the terminal. Your terminal, gate number 22, you have reached. You are sitting there, Sattva-guna. You have done everything, all tapasya to reach to the place that you are supposed to go, you are all set to board the flight. And then they make the announcement. Passengers going to Delhi can now board from gate number 22. Then you start sleeping there. And the flight went away. What did you achieve? Sattva-guna. After that, kya hua? Useless, right? The whole endeavor is for what? For boarding the flight. Boarding the flight is bhakti. If you don't board the flight, your Sattva-guna is all waste. है कि नहीं? पूरा करके उससे अच्छा घर पे ही सो जाता ना? Why to go and sleep in the terminal? Sleep in your house only. So, all these three gunas, Tamoguna, Rajoguna, Sattva-guna, prepare you to raise your consciousness from filthiness, from dirtiness, you go towards cleanliness. Right? Brahmanical qualities. That I will take bath at least 1 time in a day. Otherwise, at least 2 times in a day. At least 3 times in a day, I will not speak bad words. I will not see bad things. I will be respectful to everybody. I will be very respectful in my words. I will be very particular in my choices. These are all sattvic choices. Whatever you do, you choose the choice that is better for your body, better for your consciousness. Okay? Whoever you meet, whoever you spend time with, that also you are very choosy about. You go towards Sattva-guna. From Tamo. Tamo, ignorance, to passion, to Sattva-guna. And then what? Then you are perfectly situated to develop bhakti. Because now you know how to control your senses. Now let me start becoming a devotee. Entire Vedas deal with bringing you from Tamoguna to Sattva-guna. That is why there are so many Puranas, right? There are so many Upanishads. Why? Same book will not work for all the people. Because somebody is in Tamoguna. You tell him the highest standard, he'll get up and go. Or somebody is in Rajoguna. You tell him, Prabhu, you have to get up in the morning, take bath, do chanting. He says, hey, what is this? I can do disco in the morning. I can do all kinds of things. But ye mere se nahi hoga. Because I'm in Rajoguna, I'm in Rajas, passion. I want to work. Right? Give me something. I work in the office for 12 hours. I'm the best employee on the floor. I am the dog and donkey combination. Gada aur kutte ki tarah kaam karta hu main. So do something for me. Then you can give him a good post in Microsoft. इसके लिए perfect, most difficult department or Amazon, whichever company. बने वहाँ पे कुत्तों के लिए गधों के लिए है जगह. अच्छा job मिलेगा. Where you'll work like that. Right? In the same way, how do you engage them in bhakti? In bhakti also you can engage them. By giving them activities where there they can use their passion. Right? Setting up the stage, arranging for the festival, talking to the vendors, negotiating and making sure everything is right on time. Don't send them to prasadam cooking. They'll burn everything. Prasadam cooking needs little sattvic mentality. Right? So you can allocate people according to that nature even in bhakti. But slowly, while they're chanting, they'll slowly elevate their consciousness. Right? Don't think people are in one consciousness. It's a mix of consciousness. Actually, when you go to 17th chapter in Bhagavad Gita, you get more understanding. That sometimes some people are more in Rajo, sometimes some people are more in Sattva, sometimes some people are more in Tamo, and sometimes it's a mix of all. Right? But the goal of Krishna consciousness, of bhakti, is to rise yourself above these three gunas. Duryodhana is doing the war in Tamoguna. Bhima is doing the war in Rajoguna. I'll make a, floor get the piece dunga in logo. It's like in a Rajo, I'm going to kill all these people off. Right? Yudhishthira is in Sattva, in the war also. He's thinking nobody should be harmed. Be careful, be this, be that. Very, very sattvic inside. Arjuna is being prepared to rise above these three gunas by Krishna. Rise. I'm giving an allegoric example. Don't think Bhima is in Rajas. Bhima is also in Sattva. But his nature is to fight. He's a voracious eater, voracious fighter also. Right? So, our goal is to rise above all, use everything, all natures we have, rise above the three gunas and serve Krishna. You cannot serve Krishna in three gunas. You can start. But real service starts when you rise above the three gunas. Right? So here Krishna is saying, rise yourself above the three gunas. Traigunya Vishyavedo Nishtraigunya Bhavarjuna Nirdvandva Nityo Sattvasto Niryoga Matmavan. Very important. Otherwise many people become very ritualistic. हमारे घर में ये 15 दिन नहीं खाते हैं. नहीं खा के क्या करते हैं? सोते हैं. क्यों? नहीं, ऐसा हमारे पूर्वज में ऐसे करते थे. Our ancestors also did not eat. We are also not eating. It's good. Doing the tapasya is good. Tapasya, the mentality, that's sattva-guna actually. Without sattva-guna, you can't do that kind of tapasya. Right? But what is the use? What is the use? I'll go to Tirupati, I'll give my hair. Right? Govinda. Pura out gaya. Right? And then you are thinking, I think my gundu is better than other gundus. Mine is more circle. Uska uneven hai, mera even. But kyun kiya fir? That also comparison is going on. Hai ki nahi? I look better in without hair than with hair. That becomes a hairstyle. Right? What is the whole purpose of you doing? Whatever you are doing. Right? You should understand the purpose is to get rid of the bodily consciousness. Why do people give hair in Tirupati? At least don't go in front of Hare Krishna. मतलब नहीं है कि नहीं? भगवान के सामने जाने से पहले don't think about your hair. Because in Kali Yuga, people think they become beautiful with good hair. I'm not telling this. There is a shloka in Bhagavatam. People will become so third class and so ignorant that they think by having good hair they look beautiful. Can you eat hair? What happens when hair comes in your food? Hey, very nice. Curly hair. Do you do that? It's the most filthiest thing to even think about it. But in the mirror, that is the most important thing. Huh? That actor Balakrishna, even now his hair is like this. He's bald-headed 20 years ago. Right? But he keeps a wig. Idhar tak aata hai, ekdam, like a cap. And he thinks he looks beautiful in that. And people also throw, paper, this, that. Balaya, Balaya, Balaya. Hare Krishna. Right? So hair is so point is to come out of the bodily consciousness. That is the reason when you go to Gurudwara also, you tie your hair. You tie it. Why? Because we don't want you to be hair conscious. That is the whole point. All religions. Cover your head. Don't, come into the place with your showing off your hair or hairstyle. Affecting somebody with your hairstyle. No. Just shut it off. So that is how it is. So you have to come out of the bodily. The essence of all these things is come out of the bodily consciousness. Rise yourself above the three modes of material nature. Okay? So Prabhupada is saying here, I stopped you because Prabhupada is making a very important statement. The Vedas deal mostly with the fruitive activities to gradually elevate the general public from the field of sense gratification to a position of transcendental plane. Arjuna, as a student and friend of Lord Krishna, is advised to raise himself to the transcendental position of Vedanta philosophy, where in the beginning there is Brahma Jignasa, or questions on the supreme transcendence. All the living entities who are in the material world are struggling very hard for existence. For them, the Lord, after creation of the material world, gave the Vedic wisdom advising how to live and get rid of material entanglement. When the activities for sense gratification, namely the Karma Kanda chapter, are finished, then the chance for spiritual realization is offered in the form of Upanishads, which are part of different Vedas, as the Bhagavad Gita is a part of the fifth Veda, namely the Mahabharata. The Upanishads mark the beginning of transcendental life. As long as the body, material body exists, there are actions and reactions in the material modes. One has to learn tolerance in the face of dualities such as happiness and distress, or cold or warmth, and by tolerating such dualities become free from anxieties regarding gain or loss. This transcendental position is achieved in full Krishna consciousness when one is fully dependent on the goodwill of Krishna. If Krishna wants to make me rich, he'll make me rich. If Krishna wants me to beg, become a beggar, he'll make me a beggar. But whether I am rich or whether I am a beggar, I am always chanting his names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When you give that confidence to God, then Krishna will say, okay, he is ready for me. You have to give that confidence not only to God, to your spouse also. No matter how you treat me, I am not going to leave you. Try doing that. No matter how you treat me, I am not going to leave you. I have promised to God that I will serve you. Not leave you doesn't mean I will stay and torture you. That's not the point. That's not the point. Point is, I am here to serve you, no matter how you treat me. Because that is my promise to my parents, my God, that's my promise. I will live by that promise. You do that and you see how beautiful that relationship will become. Right? Many people are expecting so much from their spouses now that if their material life changes, they are leaving their spouse also. I have heard of people who lost their job, did not get job for some time, and their spouse left them, saying, I didn't want to be with a beggar. I married. So many people, marriages are cancelled after the Trump made that decision on H1B, you know that? Yeah. The Telugu people are very special. America అంటే పెళ్లి, అమెరికా పోయిందంటే పెళ్లి లేదు. Pujari in Chilkur Balaji is shocked. Nobody is coming now. H1B gone. Balaji gone. And then, otherwise every morning, pura, I have seen people going with their whole certificates with visa application, keeping in front of God. Krishna is saying, Pichina Volka. You need a visa to come back to me. Not to go to that another hell. Right? America is another hell. Why you want to go from one hell to another hell? One lady was lifting, lot of wooden logs from the fire for firewood. She was bringing them so much heavy, that I have to go and cook in the house. She was coming out of the jungle. And while she was coming, Narayana, 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 she was chanting and bringing the wood. Hearing her words, when Narayana appeared, Chaturbhuja, he appeared. Amma, you are calling my name. What do you want? She said, Narayana, ఇది ఇక్కడి నుంచి తీసి ఈ భుజాన పెట్టు. No place. ये इधर से निकाल के इधर लगाओ. बहुत दर्द दे रहा है. Narayana was thinking, I can relieve you from the wood itself. I can relieve you from all these problems. But what are you asking? यहाँ से निकाल के इधर लगाओ. That's like going to visa वाले and telling, मेरे को गौरीदोड्डी नरक से निकाल के वाशिंगटन नरक में डालो. ये हालत है. We're not understanding what we are asking in front of God. So we have to be intelligent. Rise above the three modes of this enjoyment, of this temporariness. See the real truth. See the real truth. दिख रहा नहीं है क्या? सब मरने वाले. Yesterday my mother got blood test done. Something small report came. She said, क्या report? I told है बहुत कुछ है. Anyway, even I am scared when the report comes. Right? You're also scared. पता नहीं क्या निकलेगा. वही निकलेगा जो तुमने किया. है कि नहीं? Whatever nonsense you did with your body, that's what will come in the report. I'll eat 3 rasgullas, 2 gulab jamuns, garam chemical jalebi. Then what will come out? क्या निकलेगा? HbA1c 22. Or this thyroid problem, this problem. मेरे साथ chanting प्रभुजी. I know you're chanting, but between chanting, what are you doing? That's what your report will be. Okay. So, then again you have to sit and fix your body, right? Fix one by one, change the report, see what is going on. So we are responsible for our situation. If we are here, understand. We should be conscious that everything is temporary. Na aham, na mama. Na aham, na mama. Nothing belongs to me, nothing can be controlled by me. These 2 sutras we should never forget. Na aham, na mama. Put it in a printing paper. Go to office, open a Word document. Na aham, na mama. उसको font बड़ा करो, इतना बड़ा करो. Na aham, na mama. उसको print लो. अपने workstation के सामने लगा दो. Every morning you go and see. Na aham, na mama. Nothing belongs to me. I'm not in control of anything. Then you see how happy you'll feel. So relieved you'll feel. I'm not in control of anything. Prabhujis and Matajis, there are some people who work 14 hours a day, they don't get an increment, they don't have any future in that company, they're always threatened to be removed. There are people who don't work only. They get increments also, promotions also, free gift vouchers also. Right? All what is going on? Wo kya raha hai? After seeing this, our conclusion should be, na aham, na mama. Then, it is actually true. I remember, I'm just sharing, I was in Boston, my initial days of Krishna consciousness. Now anyway, I'm not in that company, so they can't sue me for this, but I didn't work only. But काम ही नहीं किया. I used to go early in the morning to Mangal Aarti from my home. I used to live in a place called Windsor Gardens. From there, Boston was like 40 minutes in a commuter train. I used to sit and chant my rounds, half rounds while going, go attend Mangal Aarti, then finish the remaining rounds, and then attend Bhagavatam class, Darshan Aarti, Bhagavatam class, Narsingh Aarti, Prasad, and then I used to write notes of the entire class, come to the office, then I used to script those notes, and then post them in a website of the temple, and then write my interpretation, then do my reading. I used to book a conference room so nobody disturbs me, right? And then, take printouts for the next day, evening, whatever service. I'll do everything. And when the right time happens, I used to come out. I used to have a big team. I was like a big position I was that time. What do you call that? Client partner. You understand what that means? Yeah, whatever. Some partner. I'm Krishna's partner. So I was doing all that kind of work. And then I would come out, and then the customer would say, it's working, man. I know it's working. It's working, whatever is working. So then I used to come home, in the computer train, I'm hearing a lecture. God knows, I used to sit beside somebody who gets down in the same place. Because I'll forget, I'll be hearing some lecture and I'll forget where the station is. That's why, hey, Prabhu, put up, get up. Windsor Garden. Come home, right? And then have Gaur Aarti in the house, my wife, my children. My Siksha Guru used to stay right across the street. We used to have evening talk, discussion. And Prabhujis and Matajis, my job increment, biggest increment came during that time. In my life, I never got a variable pay. I got during that year. Right? Don't take me as an example. And what I'm trying to convey is, जब कृष्णा देता है छप्पड़ फाड़ के देता है कि नहीं? He took care of everything. My account doubled. Customer was giving more positions. Competitor was threatened. Hey, this fellow is taking over the entire floor, you know. My competitor was Wipro at that time. And what did they do? After the whole thing, you know, my Krishna consciousness became fixed and I started chanting, going regularly, pura aa gaya, beat baith gaya. Then my company decided, you know, that to throw me out because some politics happened. And immediately Wipro came and told, this fellow has to be immediately recruited because he nikal gaya to pura business wapas aayega. They recruited me with more salary. I'm telling real truth, huh? When I was sent out of that place, the moment I was sent out of that place, the whole account went down. Pura गिर गया. Everything Wipro took over. Very happy Wipro. आ गया, पूरा account वापस आ गया. But I was thrown into a place where there are no devotees. In no devotee place called Greenville in South Carolina. कोई devotee नहीं वहाँ पे. Nobody knows that place also. Andhra people only know New York and Washington. Some people know Dallaspuram. Or San Francisco, San Jose, they know. Right? But Greenville nobody knows. Even I didn't know. So no devotee there. Only one devotee was there. Vijay Gopal Prabhu. He is a Polish white person. He and his wife, and we both, me and my wife. There I started preaching. Because nobody is there, no? No, we have to create association. So then we started. He used to do nice kirtan, I used to do some class, whatever. We both used to sit and eat after that. So Krishna is planning everything. What I am saying is, whatever you are going to get in your life, he is planning. Don't be proud that you have achieved something. If you have a job, he has given you. If he removes you from the job, he is the one who is removing it. Why? Because he wants to realize that this is a material world. When troubles come, what are you supposed to realize? Don't ask why it happened with me. There is no meaning in that question. Why it happened with you? It will happen with this material world. Your question should be, why? What should I do that it doesn't happen again? Get out of this material world. If you enter into the water, will you become wet? Obviously you will become wet. If you enter into material world, which is described as dukkhalayam ashashvatam, will you become dukkha? Obviously you will become dukkha. Right? So what is the question of complaining all these things? Understand the message. You are in a place. Atala vitala sutala patala gachiboli. You are in the lowest. Ab kya karoge yahan pe? Don't complain. Nicely have. Now we are all having fun, right? We are having a class, Bhagavad Gita, then we'll have prasad. Nice books are kept outside. Everybody, please buy some books. Mataji has brought books. They take so much effort. And keep the books in your house. Someday you'll start reading. If you don't have the book in the house, can you read? You cannot read. Have maximum books in the house. All the books. Don't think that, Prabhu, I have not read this, so I will not buy the next one. No, buy everything and keep. Prabhu, I am not able to read project. Don't worry, Krishna will arrange for that. You will go to the office, your boss will spit on your face saying, useless fellow, your life is waste. Then you will come on like this, you will look at the book, then you will read that book. You have two ways of reading the book. Either you voluntarily pick it up and read, or your boss will make you read. There. So someday, some way, you will become spiritual. By choice or by force? Which is more preferred? Choice or force? Choice. Force अच्छा नहीं लगता है कि नहीं? तो have the books in the house. इतना book भर दो घर में कि कहीं और choice ही नहीं रहेगा. They come to my house anytime. Anybody here? Huh? Every time we go outside, me and my wife are all the time buying books only. Books and chanting mala are the safest things to buy. Even if a thief will come, he will not take them. By mistake also, if he takes them, he will come back, courier it to me. Rapido karega. Take back your book and chanting mala. I don't want these two. So invest on those most. Okay? Books and chanting mala. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So let us see what Krishna has to tell next. She is telling, rise above the three modes, go up Krishna. Yeah, now this is a beautiful shloka. Yavanartha udapane sarvata samplutodake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanyasya vijanata. All purposes served by a well, all purposes served by a small well can at once be served by a great reservoir of water. Similarly, all the purpose of the Vedas can be served to one who knows the purpose behind them. What a shloka. Right? Yavan artha udapane sarvata samplutodake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanyasya vijanata. It's telling, if you know the purpose of the Vedas, then you don't have to learn the Vedas. You will not get confused in the Vedas. What is the whole purpose of the knowledge? To know who is God. To make you believe that He exists. To make you understand that by serving Him you will become very happy. That is the purpose of the Vedas. For that you have many Devatas, many Upanishads, many Puranas, many Itihasas, many Aranyakas, many Samhitas, many this, many that, all so much Vedas, so many mantras, so many kirtans, so much. But the purpose is what? To serve Him. To understand, to develop attraction towards God is the purpose of Vedas. If you are reading Vedas but there is no attraction and developing, then Shrama eva hi kevalam. There is no point only, there is no meaning only. Again, you buy a nice house, you buy nice clothes, biggest house in the whole colony, but you don't give food to anybody in the house. Huh? Will you live in that house? Nice house, AC. Right? Everything is there, but there is no food only in the house. And nobody is serving it with any love. You don't want to be in the house. The purpose of all that is to what? Is to have some kind of good nourishment in that house also, right? So you should understand that the purpose of Vedas is to become attracted to Krishna. Sarvasya chaham hridi sanniveshto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedaista sarver ahameva vedyo vedanta krit vedaviteva chaham. Vedanta krit vedaviteva chaham. He's saying, entire Vedanta, I am the one who created it. Right? Vedanta sarvasya chaham hridi sanniveshto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedaista sarver ahameva vedyo. By reading all the Vedas, I am supposed to be known. Prabhu, I know Shivpuran completely, Prabhu. I know Vishnupuran completely, Prabhu. I know Padmapuran completely. Prabhuji, I know this Samhita also. What is your conclusion? Prabhuji, I know this Itihas. What is your conclusion? Prabhu, I know Mahabharata. Wait. What is your conclusion? I know. For what? You don't know anything. Conclusion should be Krishna is that supreme person. He is the creator, he is the destroyer, he is the maintainer, he is the enjoyer, he is the controller, he is the owner, he is the proprietor, he is the designer, he is the intelligent, he is everything. If your understanding has reached that and you are done, how is it? Aham sarvasva prabho matta smritina. What is it? Aham sarvasva prabho. What happened to my head? Yes. Aham sarvasva prabho matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. Iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. The wise who perfectly know this, they engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. After knowing all that, what you should do? Oh, I know Krishna is God, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. What did you do after that? Are you worshipping Him? Have you surrendered to Him? Lot of people say, I also love God. I know God. You ask a question to people, is God great? Everybody will tell, yes, He is great. How great is He? Pata nahi. Maybe a little greater than me. I am also great. Maybe a little greater than me is God. That's what people think. That is the biggest problem. How great is God? God is the greatest. He is in control of everything. Everything comes from Aham Sarvasva Prabhavo. Right? Everything comes from me. And the one who worships me with this intelligence, he comes back to me. As simple as that. Right? So the entire Bhagavad Gita, you cannot understand if you don't accept Krishna as God. This Goha Jnana. Goha Jnana means very confidential knowledge. It is in front of you, it's in print, you can read English, in Telugu, Hindi, all versions are there on the book table. But what is the use if you don't become a devotee of Krishna? You will not understand Bhagavad Gita. You will not understand Bhagavad Gita. Try to tell people. Lot of people come, I know Bhagavad Gita. But ask them to offer a lamp, ask them to do something for Krishna, they cannot do. They will not do. They are all Gyanis. I will tell 700 shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, reverse I will tell. What is the use? Shrama eva hi kevala. Understanding even one shloka and applying it in your life is enough than talking about 700 shlokas. Right? That should be the goal of our life. Goal of our life is to please Krishna. Is to please Krishna. Purport. Please focus. Very nice purport. The rituals and sacrifices mentioned in the Karma Kanda division of the Vedic literature are meant to encourage gradual development of self-realization. And the purpose of self-realization is clearly stated in the 15th chapter, Bhagavad Gita 15:15. The purpose of studying the Vedas is to know Lord Krishna, the primeval cause of everything. So, self-realization means understanding Krishna and one's eternal relationship with him. The relationship of the living entities with Krishna is also mentioned in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita 15.7. The living entities are parts and parcel of Krishna. Therefore, revival of Krishna consciousness by the individual living entity is the highest perfectional stage of Vedic knowledge. This is confirmed in the Srimad Bhagavatam 3:33-7 as follows. Aho batasva pato pachoto gariyan yaj jihvagre vartate nama tubhyam te pustapaste juhu sasnur arya brahmanuchur nama grananti yete. O my Lord, a person who is chanting your holy name, although born of a low family like that of a Chandala, dog eater, is situated on the highest platform of self-realization. Such a person must have performed all kinds of penance and sacrifice according to Vedic rituals and studied the Vedic literatures many times after taking his bath in all the holy places of pilgrimage. Such a person is considered to be the best of the Aryan family. So becoming a devotee is the highest. So one must be intelligent enough to understand the purpose of the Vedas without being attached to the rituals only, and must not desire to be elevated to the heavenly kingdoms for a better quality of sense gratification. It is not possible for the common man in this age to follow all the rules and regulations of the Vedic rituals, nor it is possible to study all of the Vedanta and the Upanishads thoroughly. It requires much time, energy, knowledge and resources to execute the purpose of the Vedas. This is hardly possible in this age. The best purpose of the Vedic culture is served, however, by chanting the holy names of the Lord, as recommended by Lord Chaitanya, the deliverer of all fallen souls. When Lord Chaitanya was asked by a great Vedic scholar, Prakashananda Saraswati, why he, the Lord, was chanting the holy name of the Lord like a sentimentalist instead of studying Vedanta philosophy, the Lord replied that his spiritual master had found him to be a great fool and thus asked him to chant the holy names of Lord Krishna. He did so and he became ecstatic like a madman. In this age of Kali, most of the population is foolish and not adequately educated to understand the Vedanta philosophy. The purpose of the Vedanta philosophy is served by inoffensively chanting the holy name of the Lord. Vedanta is the last word in the Vedic wisdom, and the author and knower of the Vedanta philosophy is Lord Krishna. And the highest Vedantist is the great soul who takes pleasure in chanting the holy name of Lord. That is the ultimate purpose of all Vedic mysticism. The whole purpose of the Vedas is to chant the names of God. Ultimately, that should attract us to chant the names of God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ultimately, we should surrender there. Otherwise, what is the use? Why did we learn all these things when we have no love towards Krishna? This shloka is very famous because of B.R. Chopra. Right? Karmanye vikaradaste ma paleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhur ma te sangoshni akarmani Karmanyevikadaraste, ma phaleshu kadachana, ma karma phalayeturvar, mate sangostu karmani. You have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. Never consider yourself the cause of the results of your activities. Never be attached to not doing your duty. Right? Very famous shloka, right? Lot of people only know the first line. Karmanyevikadaraste, ma phaleshu kadachana, like that they'll tell. But what, after that they don't know. Ma karma phala heturbhur, mate sangostu karmani. Yeah. So Krishna is telling here, do your duty without any attachment. Right? And don't think the results are because of what you have done. Like I was telling some time ago, whatever job I was doing, the results were not according to what I did. The results were completely different. But there is also a job that I worked very hard and I was thrown out from the company. Even in spite of doing all the good job. Right? Doesn't mean that we are not focusing on our job or not doing. You do your job. That's all. You do your job. Remaining, leave it on Krishna. He will take care. In any relationship, do your part. Sincerely, not affected by the others. Many times they tell, Arey, be like Sita to your husband. What is the immediate reaction? Ask him to be like Ram. Or be like Ram to your wife. Ask her to be Sita. Why? To be Sita is in your hands, to be Ram is in your hands. Why are you asking for the other person to be something? If you are a Sita, you will be happy. If you are a Ram, you will be happy. I mean, if you behave like a Ram. Isn't it? If you want to be happy, you change yourself. Don't try to change others. But what is the first thing we do? I will remain the way I am. The whole world has to change for me. Right? Is that not the way it is? Huh? Some people wear a t-shirt, accept me the way I am. As if you are something great. Right? Why I should accept you the way you are? Tell me anywhere where you are accepted the way you are. In office the way they accept you the way you are. Huh? Then why are you working there? Prabhuji, kaam karna padta. Huh? Nowhere you are accepted the way. If you go to a gym, are you accepted the way you are? Can I go to gym in this dress? What will they tell me? Wear shoe, wear tight pant, or whatever pant. Can I go to office in this dress? I wish I could, but no. There is a decorum. There is a way things happen there. You are not accepted the way you are anywhere. But your ego says, in my relationship, my partner should accept me the way I am. Whole world is not accepting you the way you are, but your partner should accept. Is that not? Is that fair? Huh? Absolutely unfair. Taking your partner for granted, throwing your tantrums on that person because he accepted you a mistake, showing your Bhadrakali roop or your whatever Rakshasa roop and telling that you don't love me. How will you love you? How will she love you if you are the way you are? Right? You should be the best part of you. You should be in a mood of service. Automatically the opposite person will love you. Nobody will exploit you, Prabhuji and Mataji. In this world, the only person who is exploiting you is you only. Nobody can exploit you. Nobody has time to exploit you. People think, Prabhuji, if I am good with others, they will exploit me. Acha, really? Nobody will exploit you. Try being good. Be your best part. Okay, there are some miscreant people. You don't have to be with everybody. You don't have to get a checkbox from everybody that you are good. For the people who matter in your life, be your good side. Try to become good day after day, day after day. Try to be in mood of service. Try to give. Try to live up to the vows you are taking in a relationship. Automatically you'll be happy. Today in topic, I'm telling again and again this because I'm hearing so many problems these days. Couples, they come to me and they discuss. I don't want to talk to any couples. So what is the use? Because both of them have their own version. What is their version? मैं अच्छा हूँ. मैं अच्छा हूँ. That opposite person is bad. What is there to discuss? Right? You have to self-introspect. What is your contribution to the problem? Am I the cause for the problem also? And am I doing my part? And by the way, what is the goal of this relationship? What is the goal of this relationship? To please Krishna. Am I pleasing Krishna by behaving like this? Right? So a lot of things go into it. So here Krishna is telling that the purpose behind the Vedas has to be understood, and then he is saying that do your part. Don't be attached to the result. The result is not in your hands. Do your part. Purport. There are three considerations here: prescribed duties, capricious work, and inaction. Prescribed duties are activities enjoined in the terms of one's acquired modes of mental nature. Capricious work means actions without the sanction of the authority. And inaction means not performing one's prescribed duties. The Lord advised that Arjuna not be inactive, but he performs his prescribed duty without being attached to the result. One who is attached to the result of his work is also the cause of the action. Thus, he is the enjoyer or sufferer of the results of such actions. Wow, such an important thing, right? If you are expecting any result, then you get the karma also behind it. You will have to get the karma. But if you are doing your part without expecting anything, that will not cause you any karma. Going to God and asking for material happiness will also parallelly bring material misery. But going to God and saying, I don't want good, I don't want bad, I just want to serve you, then you don't get any reaction to it. Right? You don't get any karma. You don't get good karma, you don't get bad karma. You do good things, you do a lot of charity, you do donations, you are nice to animals, birds, humans, everybody. And then you go to Swargaloka. And in Swarga you again die. Again you come back. Or the opposite I do. I'm bad to everybody, I'm bad to animals, birds, trees, everything. Right? I'm bad to nature. Then what happens? I go to Narkaloka. Then again after the period again I come back. Right? You good karma or bad karma. You are going through the cycle. But if you do akarma means devotional service, bhakti. If you do that, then there is no reaction at all. You are not increasing your any balance, neither good balance nor bad balance. You are increasing your spiritual balance. And then Krishna will take you back. Bhakti means akarma. What are we doing here right now? This activity is akarma. Did I tell you that by attending this satsang, your skin disease will go? Or you will get a good job? Did I tell that? Huh? No, right? Is Bhagavad Gita telling that? No. It's only telling, do your duty, understand who you are. You are a human being in this body. Your body is temporary. You are aging. Before you age, get the knowledge. Raise your consciousness so you don't take birth again. I am getting so many problems when I am coming to satsang also. Arey, satsang has got nothing to do with your problem. Problems are coming because of your own karma. Even if you don't come to satsang, you will get problems. So, Prabhuji, problems are coming after coming to satsang. Also, what is the use of coming to satsang? You can face those problems with a smile. You would have faced it by crying. Now you can face the problems with a smile. Or if not a smile, at least with a good understanding. That Krishna, I deserve this. When you say to yourself, Krishna, I deserve this, who can do any bad to you, tell me? Huh? All the great devotees said that only, right? I deserve this. Ramadas, he constructed Bhadrachala Ramalayam. He was thrown into a jail. He was sitting in a jail and he was thinking, I deserve this, Rama. For what kind of mind I have, what kind of desires I have, I deserve this. Ram had to appear and tell, no, you don't deserve this. Right? So, devotee's heart should be like that. I deserve this. All the great prayers of devotees, if you see in Bhagavatam, Prahlad's prayers, Dhruva's prayers, Ambrish's prayers, Akrura's prayers, many prayers. Bhagavatam is filled with prayers. Every prayer, devotee says the same thing. I deserve this. They are not telling it like a ritual or a template. They actually feel that. A great devotee always feels how sinful he is. how unqualified he is, how grateful he is to God and his devotees that I am getting this. Gratefulness is not part of bhakti. Gratefulness is not part of bhakti. Gratefulness is bhakti. Sorry? Being grateful is bhakti. You can't say that it's just part of bhakti. If you are grateful to your parents, that is bhakti. If you are grateful to your spouse, that is bhakti. You understand it? We have to inculcate this aspect of gratefulness in our children. If your children are grateful to you, tomorrow your children will be grateful to the society also. They will be grateful to their bosses also. They will be grateful to their customers also. They will be grateful to their partners also. Inculcating the consciousness of being grateful is very important, Prabhujis and Matajis. Very important. If somebody is not grateful, Lord Rama says in Ramayana, I will pardon anyone. I will give shelter to anyone except the person who is ungrateful. The most merciful Lord Ram is saying, if somebody is ungrateful, I will not give him a mercy. Right? Today's society is going towards that ungratefulness. They are not grateful for anything. They think they are eligible for comforts, eligible for money, eligible for praise, eligible for respect, eligible for everything. Right? But our ancestors, our scriptures are teaching us that if you live in a consciousness where you feel that you are eligible for everything, you will be living in horrible misery. Can you imagine how your life will be if you want to be respected? You want to be respected, you start thinking like that, how your life will be? Get out of your house, wearing a nice shirt, pant, whatever. कोई मेरे तरफ देख ही नहीं रहा है? Then you go and stand in front of somebody. He's not seeing me. He's not respecting me. Huh? What is this? He's not recognizing me. What is this? Right? So much consciousness is behind trying to make sure that people see you. So much. Everybody is wearing or not wearing to grab attention. Right? To grab attention. That's all. Look at me. Look at me. And what does the ego do? The moment somebody looks at, are you looking at me? Huh? Why did you dress like that? Why are you portraying yourself like that? That people have to look at you. And when they look at you, you have a problem. This is Kutta mentality. Right? Dog also doesn't wear anything. You also can think of that. I'm telling you, society is going in that direction. But the root is what? The root is craving for respect and recognition, craving for sense gratification, trying to become God. I am the God of this place. I am the most important person in this place. I am the most important person in my family. You know what I'm saying? No gratefulness is a root. If you are not grateful, how many of you are grateful for everything you have received, Prabhupada Matas? Huh? You have to be grateful. You have to actually meditate on that. ఎంత కృతజ్ఞత ఉండాలి నాకు ఏ అర్హత లేకుండా ఈ మాత్రం ఇచ్చిన భగవంతుడని ఎంత కృతజ్ఞత ఉండాలి సార్ ఆలోచించండి. Prabhupada Matas, you all are sitting here in Satsang, and after some time you'll have prasad, then you'll go home. There are some people outside, they don't get any free time in their entire 24 hours to come and sit and do what they want to do. They are working in shifts. They can't even choose what to eat. Today I tell Prabhuji, every khichdi. They don't have a choice. They earn 13,000-14,000 rupees. 8,000-9,000 rupees they directly send to their house. 4,000-5,000 rupees they have. In that 3,000 goes for their accommodation. 1,500 is their food. They don't have any clothes. Whatever uniform is given is their clothes. One pair clothes will be there that they'll dry and come. Right? That is the situation. Are you better than that? Huh? How are you better than that? Because of your face value? No. He gave you. Last Janma you did something nice, some pious activities you did, he gave you this much. Be grateful. Don't think, oh, my job is not good project. My salary is not increased. Pichoda. Why are you complaining? Whatever you received is already more than what you are qualified. When you go to your house, you have parents. There are so many children who don't have parents. There are so many people who don't have parents. You know that? You should go and ask them the value of parents. Prabhu, when we are in any pain, our parents will come and take care of us, no matter how old they are. Can you imagine a life without parents? Right from your childhood, you never had a mother who hugged you with unconditional love. You want to lead a life like that? You want to take a birth with no mother? You took birth and the mother died? Huh? No, right? How grateful you should be that even now I have a mother. As soon as I go home, she will tightly hug me. She'll cook something for me. She'll ask, Tinnavara. As soon as mother calls, what does she ask? Tinnava, have you slept nicely? So just imagine somebody who doesn't have a mother. Somebody who never had a parent. They've never been asked. Huh? Are you grateful to what you have today? Yes. Be grateful always in all situations. And being grateful means bhakti. Bhakti is not chanting shlokas, giving philosophy, speaking great things. No, bhakti means to be grateful. Thank you. And when you're grateful, you remember your parents and you chant their names. And when you remember your real parent is Krishna, who is your parent eternally, birth after birth, you chant his names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That is bhakti. This whole purpose of the satsang is to make us understand how grateful we should be. Bhagavad Gita teaches how grateful you should be. Arjuna is being told, hey Arjun, be grateful that you are in the situation. Do your duty now. And Arjuna felt at the end of Bhagavad Gita how grateful he is to Krishna. That he saved him from performing a sin of not doing the war. And he did the war. And he did the war for God's happiness, not for his happiness. Because he is grateful. You don't serve your parents for your happiness. You serve your parents for their happiness. Service is not for your happiness. You are serving your spouse or serving your children, or it's not for their happiness, not for your happiness. It's for their happiness. That is called service. Right? Where are we? Did I read the purport? Purport I have not read yet. Second para. As far as prescribed duties are concerned, they can be fitted into three subdivisions, namely routine work, emergency work, and desired activities. Routine work performed as an obligation in terms of the scriptural injunctions without desire for results is action in the mode of goodness. Work with results becomes the cause of bondage. Therefore, such work is not auspicious. Everyone has his proprietary right in regard to prescribed duties, but should act without attachment to the result. Such disinterested obligatory duties doubtlessly lead one to the path of liberation. Arjuna was therefore advised by the Lord to fight as a matter of duty without attachment to the result. His non-participation in the battle is also side of attachment. Such attachment never leads one to the path of salvation. Any attachment, positive or negative, is cause for bondage. Inaction is sinful. Therefore, fighting as a matter of duty was the only auspicious path of salvation for Arjuna. Not acting is also sinful. You are supposed to act. You are there in that place to do something. Somebody is being tortured and sitting, no, I will not get into fights. I am non-violent. Ahimso paramadharmasya. Are? He is being tortured. You are supposed to go and save him. Huh? You are capable of saving. You are a doctor. I told the example in the past. You are a doctor sitting in the satsang. Somebody suddenly got some chest pain. He is trying to breathe, not able to breathe. Somebody is trying to do something and the person died. And later on he found out that one person is a doctor in the satsang. And the doctor says, I am not in duty. I am off now. Huh? You are a doctor. No, I didn't do anything. Why are you shouting at me? I didn't do anything. If I would have cured him and he would have died, then you should tell me. I didn't cure only. No? So I didn't tell you. If you are a doctor, not doing your duty also is a sin. Is that true or no?
Yes.
Yes. Not doing duty is sinful. Doing duty without expecting results leads you to liberation. Doing duty expecting a result will cause bondage. Simple philosophy, no? You're doing a duty expecting some result, I'll get respect, I'll get this, I'll be praised. Then that will create what? Bondage. Bondage of your own consciousness. You will suffer in that bondage. Right? I'm doing this problem now. Prabhu, it's not donation, मेरे तरफ देखते भी नहीं. इतना स्पॉन्सर किया मेरे पर बोलते नहीं. What is happening? You are bonded into your own expectations. Doing anything with expectation causes bondage. Right? And doing anything without any expectations makes you liberated. Liberated means ekdam free and happy. Right? And not doing anything is what? Sinful. Papan chestunnam. Right? Not doing anything. That is also very important. Where are we? 48. Yogastha kuru karmani. Yogastha kuru karmani. Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. Siddhi asiddhyo samobhuta. Bhutva. Siddhi asiddhyo samobhutva. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Perform your duty equipoised, O Arjuna, abandoning all attachment to success or failure. Such equanimity is called yoga. Krishna is telling, perform your duty without any attachment. And when you do it like that, that's called yoga. Don't think about success or failure. After this Kurukshetra war, whether Pandavas will win or whether Kauravas will win is not in your hands. Doing the war is in your hands. Taking the right treatment is in your hands. Is the result in your hands? One fellow was telling me that, my grandfather smoked all his life. He never got cancer only. I asked him, why are you telling me? But Prabhuji, you tell not to smoke, na? I tell not to smoke because it leads to cancer. But my grandfather did not get cancer. Maybe he'll get cancer in next life. Who knows? He'll take birth in 5 years, he'll get cancer. Huh? What did I do? You didn't do anything in this life. You did in last life. So don't go with the calculation of why am I getting, what am I getting, why now, why that. तेरे को जो मिलना है सूद के साथ मिलेगा. With interest it will come. Karma will chase you wherever you are. Scriptures explain karma chases you like a calf. Karma finds you like a calf finds its mother. You put 100 cows which almost look alike, right? And you leave the calf of one cow in between the 100 cows. It will directly go to its mother. Sometimes it might go here and there little, with some other cows. But the other cow will kick him, pat bol ke marega, फिर he will go around. But he will go to his mother. Same way, karma will also come to you. If you have done something, you have to pay for it. Provision, Mataji, I'm sorry to tell you. उंगरम बेटको ये मना ये इतना बड़ा स्टोन पहनो, ये करो, ज्योतिष के पास जाओ. ज्योतिष क्या बोलेगा? वो you can't tell ना. He's clearly seeing ये सड़ने वाला है, मरने वाला है. But he'll tell, आप तो एकदम सही है. माँ अवतार है आप एकदम. थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है वहाँ पे, ये अंगूठी पहले थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. If he tells the truth, you can't imagine. Astrology is a science. Huh? They know when you are going to go through what. But what is the use of knowing astrology when anyway you are going to suffer? Right? Anyway you are going to suffer. How you want to suffer, you decide. You want to suffer by getting married or want to suffer by not getting married? Suffering is there. This way or that way. Right? You want to do a job and suffer, or without doing job you suffer? Suffering is there. This world, suffering is there. So best is do something and suffer, na? Better than that. Hai ki nahi? So you do that job for Krishna. Even though I'm suffering, I'm doing it for Krishna. That's better choice. At least I'll get some bhakti out of it. Huh? Krishna tells Arjuna that he should act in yoga. And what is that yoga? Yoga means to concentrate the mind upon the Supreme by controlling the ever disturbing senses. ये ज़्यादा जोर से नहीं बोलना, धीरे बोलना. मैं धीरे बोलूँगा, सुनो. Yoga means to concentrate the mind upon the Supreme by controlling the ever disturbing senses. धीरे क्यों बोल रहा हूँ? If I tell loudly, many yoga teachers will murder me. उनका धंधा बंद हो जाएगा ना. Today yoga is what? Business. Did any yoga teacher tell you this? Yoga means to concentrate the mind upon the Supreme by controlling the ever disturbing senses. Did anyone tell you? No. What does the yoga teacher tell? Take a big breath, pay the yoga fees, leave the breath. That's what it tells, right? Wear the pants so tight that the elephant looks like a rat. Come to the yoga. This is what is yoga. Gymnastics, sense gratification is going on in the name of yoga. You want to be cheated? Perfect cheater will come to your house and teach you yoga, so-called yoga. But what is yoga? Yoga means, please repeat after me. Yoga means to concentrate the mind, upon the Supreme, by controlling the ever disturbing senses. Senses are always disturbing us. New desires, new thoughts, new sense gratification ideas. Yoga means to control them. Yama, niyama are the first two steps of yoga. Do's and don'ts. Then comes pratyahara, pranayama, all that things they follow. Eight ladder is there until you reach samadhi. But first two are do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts to control your senses. Right? A person who doesn't control his senses, the senses will control him. As simple as that. And what happens when senses control you? What happens when senses control you? You become happy?
You become slave.
You become a slave of your senses. There are some people, if you don't keep a cup of tea in front of them in the morning, they'll die. You don't have to kill them by knife or anything. टी बंद करो. मर गया वो मिश्रा सब क्या हुआ? सुबह नहीं दिख रहे, मार दिया उसको. अरे कैसे है? बीवी चाय नहीं दी, मर गया. You understand? There are some people, if they don't read paper, they'll die. They go mad. Have you seen any people like that?
Yes.
First page to last page, including advertisements, they'll read. That also they'll read. Paper है ना, पूरा पढ़ना है ना. Always I go to that clubhouse, I see two pagal sitting there, retired pagal holding paper and reading what? क्या पढ़ रहे हैं उसके अंदर? पढ़ना क्या, सीखना क्या उसके अंदर? हम पेपर पढ़ रहे हैं, हम डिस्टर्ब मत करो. करके क्या करेगा? पेपर पढ़ के क्या करेगा? क्या मालूम करना है? तू मरने वाला है, मैं तेरा बोलता हूँ तेरा पेपर, आई विल टेल योर न्यूज, तेरे को डायबिटीज आएगा, कैंसर आएगा, तू मरेगा, वो मालूम है, लेकिन ये इंपॉर्टेंट है। तेलंगाना में कांग्रेस आएगा, बीजेपी आएगा, ये आएगा, वो आएगा, ये आएगा, ट्रंप क्या कर रहा है, वो पागल है, तू पागल है कि नहीं? Other day my Shiksha Guru, his son is studying medicine. So he told me, they are in US, citizens of US. He told, my son is studying medicine. I told, make your son urgently a doctor. Your president needs a doctor. वो पागल हो गया, उसको एक पागलों का डॉक्टर चाहिए, ठीक है? It's become a laughing stock. Anyway, that's not the topic, but एक पागल यहाँ भी है अपने देश में। हाँ? मैं पप्पू थोड़ी बोला, आप बोले। हाँ? तो see, I'm telling you, world is filled with mental people, है कि नहीं? You are going outside the country and speaking ill about your own country. चप्पल लेके मारना चाहिए ऐसे लोगों को, right? How bad is that? Why you have to speak ill about your own country? Anybody? Nobody should do that. You can go, you can find some good things in other countries, you can come and implement in this country. Like I am telling you, from the time I came back from a little vacation to Singapore, I have stopped throwing anything on the road. Earlier I used to, if something is there, I used to just throw it up like that. Not at all places, but thoda feek deta hai. Now no, yaar अच्छा नहीं है. अरे मेरा देश है यार. My country should also be clean. I'll keep it at a place, somewhere in the car, somewhere here. When I go home, I'll just take it, put it in the dustbin. You can learn a lot of things from other countries, but you have no right to ridicule your country in in front of others. You have no right. Right? Anyway, don't be attached to your country. That's all sense gratification. Hare Krishna. Where am I? And who is the Supreme? The Supreme is the Lord. And because he himself is telling Arjuna to fight, Arjuna has nothing to do with the results of the fight. Gain or victory. Gain or victory are Krishna's concern. Arjuna is simply advised to act according to the dictation of Krishna. The following of Krishna's dictation is real yoga. And this is practiced in the process called Krishna consciousness. By Krishna consciousness only, one can give up the sense of proprietorship. One has to become the servant of Krishna or the servant of Krishna. That is the right way to discharge duty in Krishna consciousness, which alone can help one to act in yoga. Arjuna is a Kshatriya, and as such he is participating in the Varnashrama Dharma institution. It is said in the Vishnu Purana that in the Varnashrama Dharma the whole aim is to satisfy Vishnu. No one should satisfy himself, as is the rule in the material world, but one should satisfy Krishna. So, unless one satisfies Krishna, one cannot correctly observe the principles of Varnashrama Dharma. Indirectly, Arjuna was advised to act as Krishna told him. Right? As Krishna told him, Arjuna is acting. That is called service. In fact, Krishna went even one more step ahead. In 11th chapter, he also showed that all these people are already killed by me. He literally showed Duryodhana, Karna, everybody entering his mouth, coming out. And he told, Dhananjaya, I already killed everybody. Just become a nimitta matra of executing it. Right? Your future already I know. Somebody went to Srila Prabhupada and told, the death rate in our country is very less. You know, Prabhupada told, no, all over the world it's 100%. What is the question of death rate is less? क्या बात कर रहा है? No, we are very advanced. Death rate is very less. Really? 100% सब मरने वाला है. So everybody knows everybody's future. There is no discussion on that. Text 29. Durina hi avaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya buddhya sharanam anvicha Buddhau Sharanam Anvicha Kripana Phala Hetava. O Dhananjaya, keep all abominable activities far distant by devotional service, and in that consciousness surrender unto the Lord. Those who want to enjoy the fruits of their work are misers. Right? So Krishna is telling, if you want to enjoy anything in this world, you are going to suffer. But if you do everything in this world as a service to Krishna, you will be happy. Easy नहीं है, बहुत मुश्किल है. Everything is difficult. You have to start practicing it. Whenever that situation comes, if you can remember this, that I am not trying to find happiness in everything. Whatever is happening as per my destiny. Let me just accept it as Krishna's will. And let me continue to chant his names, and let me continue to do everything that he has told to get out of here. If a thief who is arrested in a jail is complaining that I don't have good facilities in a jail, is he a fool or intelligent? What his main duty should be? Get out of the jail. है कि नहीं? What is the question of saying? पानी नहीं आ रहा है, clean नहीं है, ये अच्छा नहीं है, वो अच्छा नहीं है. What, you want to stay in the jail or what? Don't complain too much. You are already in a jail. You have come here for a punishment. You are going through the punishment. So focus on the instruction of the jailer. Jailer will come once in a while, on annual day, Republic Day, he'll come and he'll tell, if you all behave nicely, then your punishment will be decreased. Thank you very much. I'll behave nicely now. That should be the focus, na? And not commit any more offenses in the jail. If you go to murder in the jail, again it's the problem. They'll send you from state jail to central jail. Different levels of prisons will be there. One prison you can meet everybody. Another prison you can meet everybody but inside a jail. Third level you are alone in that jail. Fourth level you are alone in that jail with no light only. Different levels are there. You know that, right? You don't know. Don't need to know. But there are levels within the jail also. Right? So why do you want to do additional things? So you are in a jail. Be careful. Finish your punishment. If you are in good behavior, you can be taken out sooner. Our goal is to get out sooner. This material world is a jail only. Gauli Dotti Gachiboli is also jail only. Your company, office is also jail only. Your house is also जोर से बोलो नहीं लगता है क्या? Everything in this material world is in orbit mall is also forum mall is also जोर से बोलो रेस्टोरेंट भी याद रखो ये सत्संग इज ऑल्सो jail only. Yeah, this is also jail only.
He came voluntarily.
Prabhu, this voluntarily or rarikadki. Don't think you have come here voluntarily. Something happened in your life. That is the reason you are here. Somebody threatened you, blackmailed you, cheated you and brought you here. Hey, nice prasad re. ఇప్పుడు और बैठते ले ये मोटा पत्ता कब तक बोलेगा, कब खत्म करेगा, कब मिलेगा? आई एम सॉरी, यू हैव चीटेड, यू आर इन जेल. आप सब लोग जेल में हैं. पूरा दुनिया जेली है, ये भी जेली है. बट इस जेल में when you are doing the right things, you will be happy, na? Because you have done something right, you are happy here.
जेल में हॉस्पिटल खुल गया.
हाँ, जेल में हॉस्पिटल खुल गया, है कि नहीं? So this is better than going and beating stones outside, right? So in the jail we are trying to find a good place which will reduce our punishment and make sure that we are out of the jail. We are not giving shifted from Tihar jail to another jail to another jail to another jail. No, out of the jail, permanently out of the jail. We can do that. Goloka. That is the goal of this satsang, to get you out of the jail as soon as possible. प्रभु जेल किधर है? बोलो ऐसे बोल रहे तुम लोग. किधर है जेल? जेल मीन्स वो रॉड रहना, अंधेरा रहना, वो एक ट्यूबलाइट घूमते रहना, टीं टीं ऐसे, वो मूवी सेट की तरह दिखना. Right? दिखेगा, so भी दिखेगा एक दिन. Don't worry. But this jail only. This body is the biggest jail in which you are. This body is not your jail. You're stuck in that body, isn't it? You took birth when your nose is chapta. What can you do? Whole life you have to live with that chapta nose only. है कि नहीं? You want a white body. I want very fair and lovely body. You took birth. Karrola gutnyo. एकदम black. अरे mistake हो गया. What can I do now? Not everybody is like Michael Jackson, right? You can't change the color of your body. Then you are stuck in that, isn't it? Huh? You get diabetes. अब क्या करोगे? कुछ नहीं करोगे. Sweet खाना बंद करोगे और कुछ नहीं. There is no other choice. है कि नहीं? You got a disease. What do? Accept it. क्या करें यार? Body is like that. Body is filled with diseases. They are just going to pop out one by one. Don't worry. One by one they'll pop out. At right age, right thing will pop out. No matter what you do, they'll start popping out. So what is the question of trying to safeguard this body? Be prepared. Krishna is preparing you to leave this body without any pain. That is the reason he is giving you diseases. तो suddenly उठाए तो भूत बन जाएगा ना. ये मोहन ये చేస్తావు. You have to go. No, मोहन. Then what will happen? You'll go like a ghost. I want to enjoy it. It will go around like this. है कि नहीं? What is Krishna doing? Diabetes. Oh, I am not this body, right? Arthritis. Oh, I am not this body, right? This, that. Slowly diseases are preparing you to become detached from your body. You start realizing, I cannot be this body. This body is cheating me every day. Slowly you are preparing for death. Old age will prepare you to death. Where you are rejected by the society, you are rejected by your wife, you are rejected by the neighbor, you are rejected by everybody. You are rejected by yourself. You go in the morning, first thing you see your face in the mirror. See, ऐसा बन गया मैं. कितना सुंदर था मैं. Right? Then you become dejected. Then slowly you will get a clear understanding, I am not this body. But people desire a new body. We don't desire a new body. नहीं चाहिए. बस एक और body नहीं चाहिए. हो गया. गलती हो गया. अब मेरे को. But when will you not get another body? When you are attached to that body. And you have to reduce attachment to that body by being in between devotees who tell you about soul. When you learn Bhagavad Gita, when you perform activities like Damodarashtak we are going to do now, then you become detached from the body. You have to perform devotional activities. Last week, in this week only we did on Tuesday. What is that period? Sharad Purnima. How many came to the festival? How did you like it? Huh? So many people I asked to come. I don't know what happened. आप लोग miss हो गए. Such a great opportunity it was to see Krishna in that form, Radha and Krishna in that beautiful, set, and what a kirtan. Right? I asked Haripriya Mataji, do the kirtan, the best, and she did such a nice kirtan. She is my Shiksha Guru's daughter. Beautiful kirtan she did, and everybody. At one point, people forgot they are the body. I also forgot I have back pain. पता नहीं, I started dancing like a crazy fellow. Next day morning, Haribol. My wife was saying, now you suffer. But that's the point. You should perform devotional activities to come out of that consciousness. Please voluntarily come towards Krishna. If you don't take that austerity, you will not experience Him. Increase your spiritual commitments. Don't think Saturday morning I am a devotee, that's all. Then you'll come back here. I'm sorry. There should not be a single day when you don't have satsang. That should be the goal. How can I have satsang every day? Yesterday, Friday morning, I went to one house, performed a program there in Uppa Indraprastha. Then I went to office. Then evening I went to another program in Manikonda. Another program there. Damodar Ashtak prayers and some discussion on Damodar Lila. Today morning I am here. After this I am going to meet my Shiksha Guru. He is in India today. So I am going to go there. I was planning to spend some time. Then again come back in the evening. I have another program lined up. My wife has already planned. I don't know. Tomorrow morning, Sunday, filled with satsangs. Monday morning, program रहेगा, कुछ ना कुछ तो रहेगा, है कि नहीं? प्रभु, you have to voluntarily give up. You have to voluntarily give. You have to increase taste. नहीं करोगे तो फंस जाओगे यहाँ पे. फंस जाओगे यहाँ पे. You are either attached to Maya or you are attached to Krishna. Don't tell I am not attached to either. You only have two choices: Maya, Krishna. If you are not with Krishna, you are with Maya. Period. There is nothing in between. रोजी 1.5 रहता है ना, 1 या 2, 1.8 कुछ नहीं आता. Either you are 1 or you are 2. Krishna or Maya. How much you will decrease this Maya, how much you will go towards Krishna is completely in your hands only. My father understood that. My father was very attached to material life. 65 years he was in material life. Almost 62 years. Completely materialistic life. But when he came towards Krishna consciousness, early on he got the point. Khatam. Prabhuji and Mataji have not seen him the way he was and what he became. My God, complete. He gave up. He felt horrible nonsense in even speaking any material topic, reading newspaper, seeing news. Waste of time, he told. Waste of time. He called me and said, here are the properties, you do whatever you want to do with them. I don't even want to know. You tell me where I have to sign. I don't want any of this. I told, hey, one plot, somebody took over the, our land. Why are you telling me? I don't want to know. I have very less time left. I understood what I have to do. I'm done. My relatives got this marriage, her daughter's. I have seen my brother, his children's marriage, my sister, his children's marriage, my wife, her sister's children's marriage, her brother's. I have seen the needed marriages. Remaining people you marry, don't marry, doesn't matter. Khatam. Because they don't have time, na? Time nahi mere paas. He read the entire Srimad Bhagavatam 2 times. Entire Srimad Bhagavatam. Entire Chaitanya Charitamrita 2 times. Third time when he was reading, he was completely, no waste of time. Even with me, he used to be very careful. I am a very materialistic person. ज़्यादा नहीं बात करना, यंग वाले. Very happy that I am practicing Krishna consciousness. Wherever I would conduct a class, he will come and sit. From wherever he will come and sit. Attend the entire class, 3-hour class, 2-hour class, whatever. He'll feel happy. He'll say, okay, continue what you're doing. The right time came, as per his karma, he had to go through bodily suffering at the end of his life. He accepted that. He accepted that when it came, but he was mentally prepared. Prabhuji's voluntarily give up before it is snatched. This is my humble request to everybody here, especially elderly people. Voluntarily give up before it is snatched. Die before you die. Die materially before you die. Because anyway, everything will be snatched away at the time of death. It will be very painful. उससे पहले अभी छोड़ो. ये रिश्तेदार, दोस्त, पॉलिटिक्स सब साइड में रखो. ये सब चलने वाला है. भगवद गीता पढ़ो, सत्संग पकड़ो, भक्तों को पकड़ो, बढ़ाओ. कार्तिक मास है. Now is the right time to make the commitment. आपको इससे ज़्यादा खुशी कहीं नहीं मिलेगी. Be in service. Try to do everything in service of Krishna. If you are encouraging others, encourage them to serve Krishna. Hare Krishna. We'll stop it here. We'll do Damodar Aarti. Did I read the purport? Shloka number 40? 49. So 49 I read, right? Okay, let me read the purport. So Krishna is saying, oh Dhananjaya, keep all the abominable activities far distant by devotional service, and in that consciousness surrender unto the Lord. Those who want to enjoy the fruits of their work are misers. Purport. One who has actually come to understand one's constitutional position as an eternal servitor of the Lord gives up all engagement, saving working in Krishna consciousness. See, this is what we are discussing. As already explained, Buddhi Yoga means transcendental loving service to the Lord. Such devotional service is the right course of action for the living entity. Only misers desire to enjoy the fruits of their own work, just to be further entangled in the material bondage. Except for work in Krishna consciousness, all activities are abominable Because they continually bind the worker in the cycle of birth and death. Please repeat this loudly, clearly, heartfully. Except for the work in Krishna consciousness, all activities are abominable. Because they continually bind the worker to the cycle of birth and death. Clear? Any doubts on this sentence? No. One should therefore never desire to be the cause of the work. Everything should be done in Krishna consciousness for the satisfaction of Krishna. Misers do not know how to utilize the assets of riches which are acquired by good fortune or by hard labor. One should spend all energies working in Krishna consciousness, and that will make one's life successful. Like misers, unfortunate persons do not employ their human energy in the service of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Granth ki. Okay, what are the 2-3 takeaways from today's class? What touched your heart? Lift your hand and tell. Na aham na mama. Okay? Which means nothing belongs to me, I cannot control anything. Very good. Anything else?
Body is a jail.
Body is a jail. Don't get attached to the material opulences. Very nice.
Krishna conscious has to be 24 hours a day, not 2-3 hours a day.
Yes, Krishna consciousness means all the time Krishna conscious. ऐसे नहीं कि थोड़ा time थोड़ा नहीं.
We can change ourselves, but we cannot change others.
We need to understand ourselves first.
We need to understand
Ourselves first.
ourselves first. वो यार दीप है, दीप लगाना. दीप लेकर आना. महाराज जी एक को देना है.
And also we should not cheat ourselves.
हाँ?
And we should not cheat ourselves.
हाँ, we should not cheat ourselves.
So we will not be going to cheat others.
Don't cheat others also, don't cheat ourselves also. Stop cheating. Yes. Any other points you all remember? Anybody? What touched your heart? Something you are taking away.
Inaction is sinful.
Inaction is sinful. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
The last sentence that like misers, unfortunate persons do not employ their human energy in the service.
Such a sentence, no? Don't use your human energy to increase wealth or even to increase health. Don't use it. Whatever as per karma will happen. Use your human energy for what? Spiritual consciousness. Raising your spiritual consciousness. Right? What other? Today we are going to do Deep Dan. Just hold on. Just one. Damodarashtak prayers are there. I have sent them in the group. You already have in your mobiles. So you can just open. If you are in the 2025 group, you can go there. The prayers are there. I will read them. You can try to repeat after me. And then next week we will discuss about this Damodarashtak. Actually, if you all can come to Bhakti Center tomorrow, I am going to explain the meaning of entire Damodarashtakam. All the 8 verses, meaning and essence behind it. Why we do, what is the meaning. Right? So you'll become more attached to praying that. It's a beautiful prayer. Prayer of surrender, prayer of appreciation, prayer of gratefulness, prayer of asking Krishna. Everything is there in Damodara Ashtaka. Right? And also tell the Leela of Damodara Ashtaka. Tomorrow evening, Bhakti Center, 5:30. Kartika Mas, please come. Yeah. Any last point anybody wants to say? Today's class?
Except Krishna consciousness, all other things will lead to cycle of birth and death.
Except Krishna consciousness, all other things will lead to cycle of birth and death. Very important point. Thank you. Yes, Mataji?
Progress following 3 yogas like 3 gunas, Tamo, Rajo, Sattva guna, and at last we have to achieve that bhakti and we can live this material life.
Yes. Traigunya Vishya Vedanish Traigunya Bhavachana. You have to rise above the Traigunas. That is only bhakti. Bhakti doesn't happen within the 3 gunas. It happens above the 3 gunas. Very good point. I'm very happy actually.
Holy names is above all Vedas.
Yes. Chanting the holy names is the conclusion of Vedas. Bhajagovindam, 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 Mudamate. Shankaracharya is telling, oh Mudhas, you fools, please Bhaja Govinda. Please be grateful. Be grateful. Hari Bol, that's a good point. Today we discussed about being grateful. Being grateful is part of bhakti?
Is bhakti.
Is bhakti. Hari Bol. Yes.
And whatever
What
we
is yoga?
Yoga means what?
Yoga is not doing
Gymnastics.
it is all about
Yoga means
leaving our materialistic desires and
controlling our senses. Restricting our uncontrollable senses, which are always uncontrolled, we should restrict them. That is yoga.
and
Controlling the
whatever,
mind.
and whatever we do, we should do the work only and shouldn't feel the result is due to our work. Whatever the result is, God only gives us depending on our karma.
Correct. Results are not in our hands. Just do your part. Don't be attached to the result. Yeah, very nice. You almost summarized everything. Right? And if you are going through a problem in a job, and Narayan comes, what are you going to tell?
Take me out of this world.
Get me another job? From this Infosys to Wipro, Wipro to Microsoft, Microsoft to Amazon, Amazon to... हाँ? किधर क्या पूछने वाले?
Take me out of this material.
निकालो यहाँ से. समझ रहे हैं ना? Any last point? Die before you die. Hari Bol. Achha. You remember that statement? There is actually a series of lectures on Die Before You Die by His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj. If you go to YouTube and just type Die Before You Die, you will get his lectures. I also repeated that. You will also see my face there, unfortunately. I also did 2 series lectures on Die Before You Die. I killed people by telling that lecture. Tortured them by giving 3 hours of lecture, Die before you die. Prabhuji, mar gaya, chodo Prabhuji. Okay. Can somebody give me the Damodar prayers in a mobile? One of you can use others' mobile. Yeah. So the process is, please try to sing. If you don't try to sing, you'll never sing. Okay? Even if it's incorrect, no problem. Pado. Gao. Okay? And second, after the prayers are done, when the Hare Krishna mantra prayer will start, I'll chant starting Hare Krishna, then you start repeating Hare Krishna. Then you can come here and you can take the lamp. Anil Prabhu will give you one lamp. Right? Lamps are ready?
Yeah.
Great. So he's going to give you the lamp. So you have to do the Aarti to Radha Damodar. First do it to Radha Krishna, then to Yashoda Maya, and then show the lamp to Srila Prabhupada, and keep the lamp down and pay obeisances. Okay? So, why are we doing this? Tomorrow you have to come to Bhakti Center to here. Put in condition. Okay? Tomorrow, you know where is Bhakti Center, right? You have to take a train, then a flight, then a car, then huh? Kya karna hai? Simple, na? You can come there and you can here. You can on this again. Oh, beautiful screen. Damodarashtakam prayers ki Jai. Namamishwaram Satchitanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Bolo. Namamishwaram Satchitanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Namamishwaram Satchitanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam.
Namamishwaram Satchitanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam.
Yashoda Bhiyolukhaladhavamanam Param Drishnam Atyanto Todruta Gopya. Yashoda Bhiyolukhaladhavamanam Param Drishnam Atyanta Todruta Gopya. Rudantam Muhurnetra Yugmam Rajantam Karam Bhoja Yugamena Sataka Netram. Rudantam Muhurnetra Karam Bhoja भोजयुगमेन सार्थकनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेकन्तकण्ठा स्थिताग्रैव दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् रेकन्तकण्ठा स्थिताग्रैव दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् इदृक्स्वः लीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमाज्यन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषिताज्ञेषु भक्तिर्जितत्वं पुनः प्रेमतास्तं शतावृत्ति वन्दे तदीयेषिताज्ञेषु भक्तिर्जितत्वं वन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षं वदिं वा न चैनं वृणेऽहं वरेष्यदपीह इदं तेव पूर्णाथ गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्याविराष्टं किमन्ये पूर्णाथ गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्याविराष्टं किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्भोजम् अत्यन्त्यनीलैः पृतं कुण्ठलैः स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या अत्यन्त्यनीलैः पृतं कुण्ठलैः स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्याविराष्टम् आलं लक्ष्यलभ्ये मनस्याविराष्टम् आलं लक्ष्यलभ्ये नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जलामिमग्नम् नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जलामिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्याति दीनं बतानु ग्रहाणि क्षमामज्नं यदि अक्षिदृश्ये कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धा मृत्वैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्ति भजौ कृत्वौ च यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्ति भजौ कृत्वौ च तत प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेस्ति दामोदरे नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोः आराध विश्वस्य दाम्ने आराध विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Three can do together. Now they will take a lot of time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, three of you come. Three. Do it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe. 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 Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Radha Kunj Vihari Radha Kunj Vihari Radhe. Jaya Radha Kunj Vihari Radha Kunj Vihari Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe. Jaya Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radhe. Jaya Radha Madhav. You all can hold each other's hands and make a circle. Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe. Mataji. Jaya Krishna Jaya Krishna Jaya Krishna Jaya Shri Krishna. Jayo Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jayo Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Bolo! Hare Krishna, Namaste Narasimhaya, Gala Gala Gataine, Hiranyakati Purvakha, Silasankana Kalaye, Ito Nartimo, Parato Nartimo, Yeto Yamikato Nartimo, Bahir Nartimo, Hridaye Nartimo, Narasimhamadin Sharanam Prapade, Abhakara Kamalabare Naka Adhuta Singha, Lalita Hiranyakashipu, Tanubhanga, Krishabhagata, Narahari Rupa, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Abhakara Kamalabare Naka Adhuta Singha, Lalita Hiranyakashipu, Tanubhanga, Krishabhagata, Narahari Rupa, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadata Narahari Rupa, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshavadata Narahari Rupa, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare. Jaya Narasimhadev, 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 Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, भक्त विघ्नाश नरसिंह देव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की दामोदर मास महामहोत्सव की कार्तिक मास दीपदान की भगवद गीता ग्रंथ की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की ऑल असेंबल्ड डिवोटीज की जय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे हरे कृष्णा please on prasadam and if anybody wants to contribute for this prasadam's activities you are very well advised to leave it in the hundi there and it will be used. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mahaprasade Govinde.